Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network. On my own, why did it end this way? Is probably what August Alsina is saying to himself right about now. Let's get into it, shall we? So, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. So, keeping it on a more lighthearted but somewhat serious topic. So, the whole situation with Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith, and August Alsina, how do I feel about it? What I don't like, and shout out to my girl Seren, Sensei, I can't pronounce that last name, but shout out to you, sis, big ups to you, and I agree with her, what I don't like is how people are trying to make it seem like Jada was this predator in a sense. Like a lot of people are saying how she preyed on him and he was not mentally well, this, that, and the third, and he got all this stuff going on, which he does, and so he was at a very vulnerable state. I don't like that because it paints the narrative of, oh, this older black woman preyed on this younger black man. Because the thing is, people gonna probably look at me funny, but I don't give a damn. It's an attack on the Smith family. Because prior to this, Will Smith didn't post anything on social media. He kind of went silent. And then, it's like the way that everything lined up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a coincidence. Like, it's really not a coincidence. Child, if Jubilee and these Sentinels don't hush, anyway, y'all gonna have to deal with it. Fight with me, child, because she's fighting these Sentinels. I don't know where the rest of the X-Men is at, but, her and Dazzler is out here fighting. Anyway, whew, child. Little dance break. Anyway, I don't like how people are giving it the Nightingale syndrome, like, oh, this older black woman, she just preyed on this younger black man. And it's like, if he asks Will Smith for permission, because as quiet as it's kept, yes, I've known since a kid, people been saying stuff about Will and Jada. Did I believe it? I didn't want to, but it's like the older that I got, I'm like, you know what, that's them. If that's how they get down, that's them. It's like, people do not like seeing a black couple in general, but a successful black couple who's doing things out of the societal quote-unquote norm. They don't like to see that, Jada and Will let their kids be how they are. Hell, one person, I had to get at them because they tried to call Trey, Will Smith's first son, they tried to call him a secret child. No, he's not a secret child. He is not in the... I'm sorry, I need some water. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, he's not in the spotlight like his older siblings, like his younger siblings, and his father and his stepmother, and that's fine. He's still look, child. Hate to do this to y'all because I know we are anti-capitalism, but child, look, his bank account looking way better than yours right about now. Anyway, so. Anyway, so yes, yeah, I had to get at somebody about that because I'm like, no, he's not a secret child. He's just not in the spotlight, and that's his choice. That's fine. But people don't like how Jaden who emancipated himself from his parents, and he's just on his own. And they don't like when the controversy happened with Willow hanging out with that. He was a Disney star, Disney kid. I think from Wizards of Waverly Place. He played the youngest brother. How he was 20 years old. Jada was like, I think 13 at the time. And like they took that picture that was rather, lewd. And like they were, like he was shirtless and she had just like her bra and some like boy shorts on or whatever. They didn't like that. People didn't like that. They criticized them for that. And with Jada, it's so easy to pick on her because she's a black woman, a successful black woman. And here's August Alsina, who we all know he's having physical issues. I think like something going on with his kidneys. I think something going on with his blood. Like he's always in and out of the hospital mainly, which is why we don't really see him as often. And then like he took on his nieces from his brother's children, his brother's daughters, because his brother had got killed and then his sister had passed away last year. So he's just going through a lot. And he had some substance abuse at one point, and people, and again, it's like, could she have preyed on him? It's quite possible. It's quite possible, but in the same breath, if he asks Will for permission, it's just like, I don't know, y'all. It's just people. I just don't like the attack on the Smith family, because an attack on them I mean, damn, like they don't do nothing to nobody. They're just living their life, and they live differently than everybody else. For me, I don't know, y'all. For me, child, it's a damn shame. It's truly a damn shame that people are really picking on them. Like, you know, they're really trying to tear them down. Like, you can't tell me that this is not an attack on the Smiths, and it's like it's a campaign to like take them down. You know what I'm saying? People have always talked about how they are Scientologists, how they're demonic, the whole, you know, Illuminati stuff, like all of that. And it's like, I just wish y'all would leave them alone. But yeah, it's like, I mean, it's a screwed up situation because clearly August got attached and Jada wasn't looking to be with him seriously or leave Will for him. And I don't know, maybe in a perfect world there could be balance. There could be both of them, you know, Jada can have her husband Will and have August, and they can have not a blended family per se, but you know, she can have her own thing going on. Because hell, this rumor that Will is messing around with what's her face, that social media influencer who be getting flued out. I was about to say something real rude, but I getting digged down and flued out. And then they saying that he's also dating this model or whatever, which if that's him, that's his business. Like, they have an open relationship, which takes a lot of maturity, transparency, honesty, communication. It takes a lot. One of my best friends is polyamorous, and they're still going through the, not growing pains, just using them as an example, but it's like, you know, still trying to find that, you know, tribe of lovers and finding the peace and the coexistence and the harmony within that and the transparency within that. So, you know, I don't know, man. I just wish that y'all stop picking on them. Again, not y'all, my audience, but for those ignorant motherfuckers outside the club, well, just stop picking on them and let them be. I mean, child, yeah, it's like the whole Nightingale syndrome where it makes it seem like, oh, you know, August was this poor innocent boy, and like, girl, it's just like, again, that's the other thing too. People have to stop babying August. He's, shit, how old is this boy, this young man? Hold on, wait a minute. On my own, why did it end this way? Hold on, y'all. Y'all gonna give me a minute. Ooh, excuse me, Jesus. Come a little bit closer and look into my eye. Oh, child, these struggle vocals. I know I'm terrorizing y'all ears, ain't I? Ain't I terrorizing? Yeah, he's 27. Okay, yeah, 27. Okay, born in 92. Oh, wow. 3 years before me. Anyway, so yeah, he's 27, and we have to stop babying black men when they get older. And because here's the thing, it's funny how black girls are, you know, called women at the age, between the age of 5 to 13 and up. They don't get to be little girls, but black boys get to be, you know, black boys well into their 20s, their 30s, their 40s. It's like, yo, let's stop babying him. He is a grown man who's, yes, he's coming from a stressful life and a lot of situations in his life, and he is in pain. He needs help. And Jada was that help for him. Yes, she was a mentor for him, but you know what? How many times have we seen this happen before, even in movies where a mentor and mentee end up, you know, getting together? It's just, in this case, the mentor was married, you know, with her husband. So, you know, it's just, I don't know, child. For me, I just wish that people would leave them alone and just let it be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Let it be what it's gonna be. It is what it is. And you know, hell, this is most likely definitely will boost the album sales for August, because I mean, hey, you need controversy nowadays, or you need some type of story to really sell your album. So hey, it is what it is. I mean, hell, folks been man, look, August has had it rough. Aside from, you know, family stuff, personal stuff, just like, you know, the rumors about him being bisexual, rumors about him being a prostitute down in New Orleans and tricking off with old, you know, getting tricked off on by older white men and all types of stuff. Like, there was stories from, you know, stories allegedly from folks, you know, saying that, oh, I knew him from when he was you know, a go-go boy, or when he was on the block, and when he was da-da-da-da-da. Like, look, child, oftentimes, And even if he is, it's swinging both ways. Is you mad because he ain't give you a piece? You mad because he ain't busting your cervix? What is it, cervix? That's how you say it, child? Look, I'm not into women. Anyway, yeah, you mad because he didn't run up in your guts real time? Like, let me know. Let me know. I'm asking for a friend. Is that why you mad? Because it's like, yo, again, his sexuality, whatever, however he gets down, that's his prerogative. Hell, if he was busting down or getting buzzed down by Will Smith too, hey, it is what it is, child. Look, I got all respect and love for the Pinkett Smith family. So, child, look, these are jokes. But in all honesty, yo, with August, y'all leave that man alone. For real. Again, leave that man alone. Not boy, but man. Leave him alone, okay? Child, I just, whew, people. Child, that's a damn shame. Y'all should be really ashamed of yourselves. Anyway, those are really my thoughts on the whole situation. Not really much to say. Just, man, look. PrinceOnyx signing out. Okay, peace.
Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network.